You check your credit score, see a great number, and feel like you're winning at money. But somehow, you still have less than $2,000 saved and zero idea how you'd cover a real emergency. If your score measures financial health, how is that possible? The truth is, it doesn't. Your credit score was never built to tell you if you're doing well with money. It tells lenders one specific thing, and that thing has almost nothing to do with whether you're actually building wealth. Most people assume a high score means they're responsible. Banks reinforce this constantly, sending congratulatory emails and gamifying it with progress bars like it's a video game you're winning. But a credit score isn't measuring your net worth. It isn't measuring your savings. It's measuring one narrow thing: how reliably you handle debt you already have. That's it. Once you understand what it's built to reward, you start noticing a trap that catches millions of people who think they're winning a game that was never really about winning. My name is Nick, and I spend way too much time thinking about money and financial psychology. If a great credit score hasn't translated into an easier financial life, stick around, because we're breaking down exactly what your score measures, what it doesn't, and what you should actually track instead. Subscribe and hit like if this changes how you see that number.
Your score is built from 5 ingredients: payment history, about 35%, credit utilization, around 30%, length of history, about 15%. New inquiries and credit mix split the last 20%. Notice what's missing. Your income isn't in there. Your savings aren't in there. Your net worth isn't in there. The entire score is built around your relationship with debt. Specifically, whether you manage it in a way that reassures lenders you'll keep paying them back, with interest, for as long as possible. Think of it like a video game score that only measures one skill, like juggling. You could be an incredible athlete, but if you've never juggled, your score on that leaderboard is 0. That doesn't mean you're unfit. It means the leaderboard measures something narrow. Your credit score works the same way. It was never built to be a scoreboard for your entire financial life, even though that's exactly how people are trained to interpret it. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. The system quietly punishes people who avoid debt altogether. If you've paid cash your whole life, you have what's called a thin file, and you might score in the 500s, not because you're bad with money, but because the system has nothing to measure you by. Meanwhile, someone with 5 credit cards carrying balances can sail past 750, paying hundreds a year in interest. One person is quietly building wealth. The other is paying the banking system to be told they're doing great.
Picture 2 people, both 30, earning $60,000. Person A has a score of 810, 3 cards, a car loan, and carries a small balance because they think it helps their score, which is a myth. Their net worth is around $8,000. Person B has a score of 680, 1 card paid off monthly, no car loan, and invests $400 a month. Their net worth is $34,000. Person A's score is higher. Person B has 4 times the net worth. Carrying a small balance does not help your score. Utilization is calculated whether you carry a balance or pay it off completely. Paying in full every month gives you the same or better score. There's no version where paying interest on purpose helps you. People who believe this myth are literally handing money to credit card companies for nothing in return. This trap gets dangerous because a high score can actively work against you. Banks approve you for larger loans than you should take on, a car beyond what your income supports, a mortgage stretched to the edge of what you can afford. The score becomes a permission slip for more debt, not proof you're financially secure. Getting approved and being able to afford something are 2 completely different questions, and your score only answers the first one.
A reasonable score does matter for practical purposes: mortgages, apartments, car loans without predatory rates. The goal isn't to dismiss it, it's to stop treating it as a scoreboard for your overall financial health. Your net worth tells you your actual trajectory. Your savings rate tells you if you're building wealth. Your debt-to-income ratio tells you how much income is already spoken for. None of these show up on a credit score app. Start treating your score like a tool, like a screwdriver.
useful for a specific job, but nobody organizes their life around optimizing their screwdriver collection. Keep 1 or 2 cards, pay them off in full every month, and stop checking the score every week like it defines your worth. Redirect that attention toward your net worth and savings rate instead, because those are the numbers with your name actually attached to them. A high credit score means a bank trusts you to pay them back. It does not mean you're wealthy, secure, or making good decisions with your money. The people who build real security understand what the number is for, use it only when useful, and spend the rest of their energy building the numbers that determine their future. Your credit score opens doors. Your net worth is what walks through them. Stop optimizing the leaderboard and start building what it was never designed to measure: